Today we're reviewing an assault rifle that's used exclusively by the Marine Corps. And right now the guys are defending in Constasi with exactly these rifles. And today we'll tell you how it differs from the M5 rifle we reviewed earlier. So let's get started. And with me today is Habi.
Welcome.
By the way, he was the one who reviewed the M5 rifle, but right now we're visiting the Marine Corps. And he says that now it's a completely different rifle. Tell us why.
Andrea and I have already done it. You can watch the review of the civilian version in the release. It was called the Colt M5. The time has come when our special assault troops have started to be issued rifles like these as standard. In this case, this is the original genuine military American version of the Colt M4A1. This is the weapon that has finally come as a replacement for the famous Kalashnikov assault rifle, which Soviet propaganda claimed was the best in the world. They attribute some miraculous qualities to it, but people who have worked with such weapons understand that it's not quite like that. The M4A1 is a weapon that is in service not only in America, but also with the American Armed Forces. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, all NATO countries, the entire civilized world. It is very accurate, very technologically advanced, very ergonomic, and a very well-designed weapon. What sets it apart from the Kalashnikov rifle is, first of all, its high accuracy and precision even in automatic fire mode. That is, when the target is there, well, small arms combat usually takes place at about 100 to 150 meters or closer. It doesn't happen at 500 or 600 meters and so on. That's the reality. At that distance, if you try to hit the enemy in automatic fire mode, 7 or 8 out of 10 bullets will hit the target. That's a very high rate. It's a work of art.
Yes.
In our case, this is the standard weapon of the Ukrainian Marine Corps. This particular model is also equipped with a Trijicon sight. Anyone interested in weapons, anyone who follows the development of weapons knows that Trijicon is an icon. There are just sights, good sights, nice sights, the best sights, and then there's Trijicon. It stands a bit apart. This is a military version that is not sold on the civilian market, meaning it's not available to hunters, criminals, or anyone else. This is purely a military version.
But you can buy it and everyone asks how much it costs. A model like this costs about $4,500. You see, there's a red dot sight here, a sight. And what's nice is, when I first picked it up, they let me take a look. I was like, why don't you turn it off? He said, you don't need a battery here. You see, there's a light gathering element, so you don't need batteries. There's always a red dot here. Let's shoot.
Yes, it's precisely zeroed in at 100 to 150 meters, depending on the shooter. From combat experience. It doesn't matter during the day or at night, it glows brightly. A light gathering tube, it charges from the sun. And it doesn't require any effort to maintain, that is, it works on its own. And it always glows precisely on target.
Plus, we also have, everyone thinks this is a silencer, but it's actually a flash suppressor, right?
Yes, flame. Well, in Russian it's plamya-gasitli, in Ukrainian it's probably plamya-gasnik. Let them figure it out. Yeah, well. So there are rumors, there are these beliefs that silencers attached to these rifles are very useful. They're supposed to muffle the sound of the shot. In practice, it doesn't work that way. So a high-quality, good silencer is used only by special forces, and it works for just a few shots. That is, after 30 or 40 shots, they need to replace the inserts. Everything else is just for a good picture, for a photo shoot. In our case, this rifle is equipped with a flash suppressor. A flash suppressor.
Call it a fire extinguisher.
A suppressor, let's call it a suppressor. It completely puts out the flash from the shot. It helps conceal the shooter. So even if they try to find the spot from a drone where the fire is coming from, to find our fighter, it's much harder to do with a rifle equipped with such a device. It's a very useful thing. Yes.
but it also muffles the sound by about 50%, not much. Plus, it's cheap. Such a suppressor costs about 5,000 hryvnias approximately.
Yeah, more or less. So if you compare it to a Kalashnikov rifle, I'll say it again, it's like space technology, it's the next century.
How many do we have in the magazine?
30, just like the Kalashnikov, all the same. Caliber 5.56, NATO, a very wide range of ammunition tracer, armor-piercing tracer, regular armor-piercing, lightened armor-piercing, whatever you want. So a very large range, and all of it is available to our glorious Marines. It's all there. When shooting, first of all, the magazine is inserted differently than in a Kalashnikov. You don't need to make that rocking motion, it just goes in straight. Like this, it's already in place. The round is chambered. Unlike the civilian version, it has two positions. Semi and auto. Right now it's set to single shots.
So what makes this weapon different, as we said, is the automatic mode. So now we'll test it.
They'll come out clearly.
Well, it's working. It's working. That's it. The ammo is finished. Here you can see the difference between the military model and the civilian one. Well, you could say that. That's brief and to the point, so thank you, Habi, for telling us about this rifle. Thank you. Now we're going to review other types of weapons, so subscribe so you don't miss anything. But we continue to defend our country, and we will definitely win, because we cannot be defeated. Glory to Ukraine, glory to Ukraine's armed forces, glory to the volunteers. And Putin, he's an asshole.